Howdy, 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 howdy. Guess where we are? Reminiscing a little bit from a series of clips I took with the last form of Bootsy crawling at the Great Lakes Gauntlet. What a cool table. I kind of sucked ass during the comp. Finished mid-pack. It was terrible. I did terribly. Rig was decent. We brought it out on 57mm trenchers. Long rear, standard front, so it's approximately the same length wheelbase as a Gladiator. Badass piece, so I decided we're just going to freestyle around the 18th scale table during a time they were doing a cash comp for the 24th over on the other trailer. So since there was no generator running or no lights, I'm doing this strictly by camera flash light thing. Yeah. So again, we're just freestyling around the table, seeing what we can crawl around, see what we can do, see what we can't. Just seeing if there's any decent lines or just something that looked fun. Because isn't that what driving's all about? Having fun. Not necessarily about the competitive part. Okay, psych, it's kind of about the competitive part for me. That is my fun, is the competing. But I sucked, so I decided, fuck it, we're just going to burn some packs on the table, kind of by myself. Not by myself, a couple of times. There were a couple people that stopped, played along, but there were no lights, so nobody wanted to come and play. It's also the reason why I'm just doing it, like, area by area, because there was no light, so I couldn't just drive around and flow around. I just have to play on an obstacle and figure it out, get a clip. Because I like getting clips. I like fucking posting videos. It's cool. Look how cool this is. How do you not share it with people? Such a good little rig. Oh, look at that. You see that, right? That is the hate tank coming soon. Meanwhile, while it's not running, it's just sitting there looking pretty, showing off the glossy, glistening tubes, while Bootsy hangs out next to it and admires its beauty. That is a TRX-4M based Prime Texoma RC. Bad mammer jammer. Damn near 200mm wheelbase on Mias axles. That's going to be a frickin' destroyer. The Gauntlet was a great time. I had a lot of fun. I really kind of hope you're digging watching this little guy just drive around and pluck through spots. And there's some really, really cool areas. There's some cool climbs, some off-camber stuff, some shit that you don't think it should make, and that I didn't think it would either. Like this, there was a feller watching me lay this thing up on its side, trying to catch the line onto this rock. Manage your V's, right, Josh? Always manage your V's. This is a primary example. We caught the V early, used it to get a tire up, and then hit the pivot. Up we go, up we go. So that was two nice climbs. Lay the belly into the V. Boof. Hook it. Look at that. Disrespectful Dismounts 101 by Bootsy Crawlins. It's fantastic. Oh, sorry. Your boy Rob's going to have to catch a case of boliosis. Yeah! F&A. If you're ever in Ann Arbor, Information Entropy. That's a place you need to go to. My God. Yeah. So honestly, there's no real rhyme or reason here, okay? This is just a group of clips I took that night. I burned a pack to make this. I just wanted to drive. I was at the Gauntlet, and I just wanted to drive for the 15th time. I just wanted to drive. And it turned out really, really good. I mean, look at this thing. And it's also the last time anybody's ever seen it in this configuration. We completely broke it down and changed everything. Chassis, body, like it's a full-ass new rig from the ground up. Bootsy Crawlin's 3.5 is now what we're driving. Radical change. While this thing is doing good, it's killing it. The new one, oh, have mercy.
I love this guy. Yeah.
Sexy time. Look at those tubes. Look at the gloss. Look at the candy. Oh, my God. Oh, it's so good. All right, now back to Bootsy. Can't give hate tank all the time. Back to Bootsy. Come on, buddy. So you'll see, again, stock track width. Yes. Just kind of medium weight hubs. 1.0 scale face wheels from Texoma. Scale face hose coming in clutch. Yes, look at them. So, standard width, Gladiator length, 57 tires. They're a little wide on these wheels, so they may be like 55 or 56 millimeter at this point. But again, trenchers, absolutely love everything. These have been killing it on these rocks today. Boom. Oh, yeah. Right, up on your side, buddy. Up on your side. Come on. Cameraman, you suck. Jesus. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So many good little spots and tricks and mounts and dismounts through this video. So I'm really, it's not like super spectacular, but I really tried to be slow. I tried to be technical. I tried to really make sure tire placement was there. Obviously, there's plenty of places I missed. But I was trying. I'm trying to be a better driver. I'm trying not to suck. Again, to redeem myself from the massive failure that was my comp run earlier that day. Yeah. What are you going to do, right? So we're going to play around. We're just going to feel this place out. Now, this trailer for the 18th scale, I chose it, obviously, because the other one was occupied. But frankly, the obstacles and stones and whatnot on the 18th table were pretty freaking sweet and more appropriately sized for what I was trying to do, for how I wanted to drive, where I wanted to drive. It's great. So good. And frankly, I'm kind of excited to go back next year. Yeah, a little bit of hoopla, but there was a lot of drivers. So that was pretty killer. Even being mid-pack with the drivers that were there were way better than I'm giving it credit for, you know. Really, really, because there's a lot of badass dudes. And to be middle of the pack with a lot of badass drivers is still pretty freaking awesome. Look how composed this guy is. I really hope you're understanding what you're seeing. Peekaboo, look at him come up around the little corner. Cockeyed, trying to climb the wall. Fucking A, Bootsy. Come on. Get up the rock. Get up the rock. Get up the rock. There you go. Good job. Yeah. It's a funky-ass climb. Wait, I'm going to show you another angle so you can see the backside of this and see how this climb up and wrap starts. Yep, ready. Just in a second, because, dude, watching this thing work, just watch the suspension work. Watch everything move. Okay, so here's the come up, right? This is what you're not seeing in that first clip. Up the wall, get the bite. Come on, buddy. Put them trenches to work, son. Boom, there it goes. All right, up the deal. Pivot around, bring the ass up the wall. See? Pretty cool. Nice little pivot. Dude, this thing literally is the pivot. I swear to God. But again, it's old news. It really is. As cool as it's doing, it's old news. This is decommissioned. This thing is in pieces, parts. What you're watching is no longer. What you're watching is now something else entirely. And frankly, what's left that you're watching on screen now, the wheels, the front steering link, drive shafts and shocks are the same. Everything else is different. And it's so fucking sweet. Oh my God, it's so good. As good as this looks like it's doing, this one, or this new version that's sitting right next to me, does way better. It is a literal pin. It's not fair. You can hear the rattlers rattling. This other one, it don't got rattles. It's got a rainmaker. It's... Oh. Who needs weight hangers? When you got scale face hose. Just as much weight, if not more weight, than any hanger on the market, period. Except for Josh's own weight hangers, of course. I can put more weight in them sons of bitches. Lower than most anybody else's hangers, period. Scale face hose. They're your class 1, 2, 3. If you're, class 2 and 3. If you're up here in Michigan where we're at in the rules, we run the reaction rules. Look at that. Touchdown. Come on, you nasty motherfucker. Anyway, so reaction rules, those wheels would be dope for 2 and 3. Or even 4 if you don't have or don't want hangers. Check out this little climby climb. But if you're the whatever NCPRDLA fucking national rule set, works for them, and you could do 1, 2, and 3 and have a quite literal unfair advantage because Texoma. I don't understand why he doesn't have more people beating down his doors for this stuff. Look at how this thing works. Just watch it work. His product speaks for itself. It's some of the baddest shit you can pull the trigger on. Some of the most innovative shit you can pull the trigger on. Is it complex? Yeah, initially to look at, but once you're in it, it isn't anymore. And he also has a fix for that. Like the mono. That pretty much takes out a lot of guesswork and a lot of tomfoolery by making the skid and chassis rails all one piece. Really simplifies Texoma build out, which, hey man, these are world-class level rigs. They are not meant to be built by newbies. They're just not. Like they're an advanced builder class rig. There's no two ways about it. There's no soft way to put it. That's just the facts. And that's okay. This is something to aspire to. This is something to work up to. You know, as you're becoming a better driver, as you're becoming a better tuner, these are the kind of things you're going to get to. And there's a lot of other brands. There's a lot of other out there that are pretty kick-ass. But I support this brand. This brand supports me. The philosophy I believe in, the craving for pushing it every single time is what gets me. Some people get a little sideways because, hey man, he comes out with something and then within a month, its replacement is already being sold. That's the cost of innovation and pushing the envelope. Some people like it, some people don't. If you don't like it, buy stagnant product. If you do like it, hit up your boy Josh. Get into this shit. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. And constant advancement. Constant advancement. It never stops. He never stops. So I'll be fucking Team Texoma all the way, every day. That's all I want to build. That's all I want to drive. That's all I really want to support. He kills it. And he allows me to kill it. He provides me with rigs that make my shitty driving look good. Let's just be real. And on that note, Josh, this hit's for you, buddy.